Hi, my name is Yesi Morillo-Gual and welcome to K.R.E.A.T.E TV. My name is Yesi Morillo-Gual, and during the day I am an investment banker at one of the largest banks in the world. At night I am a mom, a wife, and the founder of K.R.E.A.T.E, Latina, an empowerment network focused on taking women to the forefront of corporate success. I've been in corporate for almost 25 years now. I started my career at the bank as an admin assistant and have had a very challenging but stellar career, having gone from admin assistant to senior vice president and then eventually to executive director. And I started K.R.E.A.T.E Latina back in 2010, really as a means to give back to my community. I was faced with so many challenges in corporate, and I saw a lot of women giving up. And this was my call to let them know that things are possible. And so I began the conversation, and it then turned into an empowerment network, and now it is a full-fledged platform. Again, seeing the women just give up, seeing the low number of Latinas in corporate America, also my desire to give back to the community, and in some aspects my desire to deliver hope where there really wasn't any. When people give up, it's because they don't think that things are possible, and having achieved that success, I know firsthand that it is possible. I had a very challenging childhood surrounded by negativity and poverty, and so I've been on a fierce mission to break the cycle of poverty in my family. And I want to make sure that I'm able to provide my sons and even future generations with the opportunities that I never had. Yeah, I've had many of those moments, both in corporate and with K.R.E.A.T.E Latina. It's important to remember that success isn't necessarily about getting to the final yard. It's more of a process, it's a journey, it's an adventure, and a lot of work. Dreams are hard. I've said before, the hustle is hard. The higher you go, the meaner it gets, the harder it gets. But when you reach a certain point, you realize what you're really capable of, and you know that you can do so much more. So you build on that and you continue to move forward and achieve more. Primarily from my heart, I'm inspired by just the thought that one day a Fortune 500 organization will have a Latina CEO, but mostly from the challenges that I've had in corporate America, and knowing that even though in the beginning I was told it's impossible for you to make it to the executive level, and having achieved that, I know that it's possible for others, and so I want to be able to communicate that to other women. My Dominicanness, my Latina-ness, all of that really entails hard work. I've been taught how to be a hard worker from a very young age, and as I mentioned before, you know, the hustle is hard, dreams are hard. It's easy to have it in your head, but it's hard to execute it, and my culture has really pushed me to the forefront of that hard work and the success that I've had. Always know the why. Always understand why you're doing things. You just can't say, I want, I need, I desire. You have to understand why you want to have this happen for you. And it's so important to understand the why, because that's what keeps you grounded when things get tough. I mean, I've had plenty of reasons and excuses to give up, but remembering why I'm there keeps me grounded. That means doing whatever the heck I want to do and putting out there whatever the heck I want to put out there, even if it isn't always the most diplomatic or correct thing to do. I believe in expressing yourself, and when you are the founder and the CEO and everything, you have that freedom to speak about the issues that affect Latinos any which way that you want to. I encourage people to be creative in their own way, to be creative in their authentic way, to be disruptors, to be different, to move away from the status quo and what everybody else is doing, and just be who they want to be and express what they want to express. In the finance industry and in corporate America in general, what's missing is more men and women of color color. I think corporations have to do a much better job of mentoring, developing, retaining, and promoting diverse talent. In the empowerment space, I'm proud to be Latina, less competitiveness and more togetherness. We still operate on this false belief of scarcity and that there isn't enough for all of us to exist in the same place, and this is causing divide. In the corporate space, I will continue to create a pathway that other women and men of color can follow. I may not become the first Latina CEO, but I have broken a barrier that I'm very proud of, that I know will help others walk a little bit easier. In the empowerment space, I will continue to create a platform where women can come together to support each other, to be empowered, to be educated, to be encouraged, to be motivated, and to believe in possibility. So I will continue to create possibilities.
If you could pick one song or movie that chronicles your life, what would it be and why?
Can I sing? Can I sing? This Girl Is on Fire by Alicia Keys. When I hear the lyrics, they're so relatable to me, to my past, to my present, to my future. And I just love that song.